This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
There it is. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it out. Just move. If you got the nerve, lash out for your just desserts. It's not just a word. Some of y'all heads up in the cloud. I'ma bring y'all back to earth. It's black back to burn. Y'all talking about out your mouth. I'm not concerned, cause y'all got to learn. It's y'all turn like Detroit Red when his head had an ultra perm. The long walk to burn your bare heels, so throw on your boots. The game camouflage like army suits, but I can see it more clear cause I came with the coupe in here. Ring the alarm and form the troops. Send them out into the world, go to war on the flu. Eye to eye with the enemy you sworn to shoot. Now I'm coming at your neck, sick of hearing something wrong with me, wrong with you. When the cheap just way too smart to question. The enemy, the brothers of a dark complexion. The governments of the world is shark infested. They heavy on weaponry like Sharpton Heston, man. Look, it gets low, man. Low, what I'm talking about. Get it, yeah.
I ain't rocking with you, so what you gon' do?
My favorite music. Yeah, it's a mic on.
With you, your logic does not compute.
Come on.
Is sponsored by the Bahamas South Island Promotion Board, BTC, Burger King, the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, the Cleveland Clinic, the Cotton Tree Convenience Store, Dunkin' Donuts, Fidelity Bank Bahamas, Fine Threads, John's Department Store, J.S. Johnson, Joker's Wild, KFC, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Tropical Gyros.
The Friday edition of Talking Heads is on right here, right now. Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. This is your boy Naughty. Any company right up until 6 p.m. And we are live. Duncan, Carmichael location, getting it in. Like I say, free-for-all Friday edition of Talking Heads. And we're definitely going to be running on Duncan. A lot of good things popping at Duncan. We're going to get you all caught up, and break it down for you. One of my favorite things going on right now, it has returned. And I cannot tell you a word of lie. I'm sipping on one right now as I get into the show. Get ready for more iced coffee temptations at Dunkin', all right? They got the butter pecan iced coffees. They have returned, and it's back with the tasty flavors of butter roasted pecans and sweet cream combined with Dunkin's original blended iced coffee. That is all good. Definitely want to try that. And don't forget, if you really want to get tempted when it comes to iced coffee, try the new Cake Batter Signature Latte, which combines rich espresso with a spoon-licking good cake batter flavor for a party in every cup. You definitely want to check that out as well. All right? Beat the heat all summer long with these, with your coladas and your iced coffees right here at Dunkin', and of course your iced teas as well. And we'll be breaking down all the goodness that's going on at Dunkin' throughout the afternoon. You know that. But you know how we get it started, man. I got to make sure your mind's right. I got 2 sets of Joker's Wild Party passes up for grabs. Great show over there at the Joker's Wild. Headliner Davin Rosenblatt, feature comedian Rick Carucci, and yours truly. Funny show from start to finish. 2 for 1 on all locals. Doors open at 8. Showtime is at 9. All right. And we're located between the Carlton and the Beach Tower over there at the beautiful Atlantis. And we are open all weekend long, all Independence holiday weekend long. So come get your laugh on. And all you need is your Vax card or your rapid antigen test, and you are good to go for the show. All right. So with that being said, you know how to chime your answers in. If you want to call in, you definitely can. 323-6232. 325-4316, 326-4259. Of course, you can text in as well. Text line's powered by BTC. That's 422-GR96. That's 422-4796. Stream us and take us live wherever you want to go. GuardianTalkRadio.com. GuardianTalkRadio.com. Cable channel 969. BTC Flow channel 612. That's how you get it in. That's how you get it on. All right. So I want to make sure your mind's working going into the holidays. I don't want y'all to be distracted. I know plenty of y'all got your mind on the holiday. Yeah, man, which you should. But then again, as you get home today, give me your undivided so we can have a good conversation. And like I said, I can make sure your mind's right going into the weekend. So, where do I start? 'Cause I got a couple of ways I could go with this today, a couple of good options as far as the questions go. Yes. But, wow. This is crazy. Wow, this is really, really crazy. All right. A recent survey of 100 Bahamians, 50 men, 50 women. Survey revealed that 83% of the people surveyed said they think they're really good at this, but in reality, they're not. What is it? That's your mind-bending brain teaser. Recent survey of 100 Bahamians, 50 men, 50 women. Survey revealed that 83% of the people surveyed think they're really, really good at this, but they're really not. What is it? That's your mind-bending brain teaser. You got between now and the news and the 5 o'clock hour to get your answers in. If you get it correct, you're going to get 2 sets of Joker's Wild Party passes for you and your friends to come get your laugh on with me and my crazy comedian compadres over there at the Joker's Wild. Now, while you work on that, I'm going to work on this. Let's get up into your headliners. Who are what's making headlines in the 242? All brought to you, of course, by Fine Threads. And be sure to check out Fine Threads, both locations. All right? Top of Hill, Mackey Street, which is the flagship store, and the Southwest Shopping Plaza location. Both locations open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So definitely get your shop on at Fine Threads. And like I said, new arrivals in stock right now from some of your favorite brand names. All right? I told you the other day they got a brand new selection on your pants, your jeans, your casual, your shorts, all right? Your cargos as well. But in addition to that, they got shirts, new line, you know, new arrivals from your favorite lines when it comes to shirts. Suslo Couture, Silverstone, Kent Park, Sea Spice, BC Collection, Bespoke Collection, Carl Knox. That's some of your favorites there at Fine Threads. They have new arrivals in your shirts. So be sure to check that out. They got a great deal going on the denims as well. You get any denim outfit or any denim jeans, and you get the second pair of equal or lesser value absolutely free. You get a men's suit package or a men's suit. You're going to get a boy's suit package, 50% off. Both Fine Thread locations, Top of Hill, Mackey Street, and the Southwest Shopping Plaza. Check them out online, finethreads.com. Do your shopping online, then arrange for pickup at any one of those convenient Fine Thread locations. Text is chiming in. No, it's not driving. It's not dancing. Not public speaking. Not singing. Making scrambled eggs. That's a good answer. Way out of left field. I didn't see that one coming. But no, that's not it. But it's a pretty decent answer. Communication. That's kind of broad, but that's not it either. So keep chiming them in. If you get it right, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, let's check out the headlines. Who or what's making headlines in the 242? What's blazing up the pages of the Nassau Guardian? News and views that matter since 1844. And as we go into the holiday weekend, one of the major headlines, and I want to know how you feel on it as well. Travis Cartwright Carroll with the story in today's Guardian. Fernanda asks Royal, why now? New commissioner takes swipe at predecessor with the comment. And, why now? Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernanda yesterday questioned why former Commissioner of Police Paul Rowe waited until last week to reveal that he did not support the Minister administration's decision to place several senior officers on leave. Fernanda, who appeared on as a guest on a local talk show, Global Paradigm, with Michelle Malcolm, Global Paradigm Shift with host Michelle Malcolm. He was one of 7 senior officers forced on leave in 2019. Malcolm asked Fernanda about Rowe's comments regarding the amount of pressure that was put on him by the former administration when it came to the matter involving you all. Fernanda smiled and replied, but why wait until now to highlight that to the members of the public? But yeah, that's a good question. Now, I guess he's returning to become a normal member of society. So I guess he wanted his hands clean. I guess he was just doing what he had to do all along, and now is the first opportunity to speak out as you go back into society, like, hey, Wasn't me. But then again, that speaks volumes. I have to question, along with Commissioner Fernanda, why so long, my brother? Why all this time? I can understand you initially you might not have been able to say something or thought better about it. But I'm thinking midway through, at some point during that term, you were so convicted by it and conflicted by it, then you should have spoke up. Not within the last couple of hours of your tenure. That does make one scratch one's head and wonder. Feel free to chime in and let me know what you all think on that. Now, here's something. Let me just check the text real quick. Here's something that I'm keeping my eye on. But you're all way off with these answers. Not driving, not sex, not budgeting, not dressing. No, you're all way off. But you're all trying, though, and that's what I like. Nothing beats a failure but a darn good try. So keep on trying. But, we talked to Roscoe Thompson and Ken Hutton every week in Abaco. And, of course, we still know there's a lot of red tape. As a matter of fact, I think we'll be talking to them Monday after the holiday. Tuesday after the holiday, as a matter of fact, or Wednesday. Yeah, because that's about that 2-week interval, because they chime in every 2 weeks. But a story by Jasper Wood in today's Guardian. Government hopes to demolish domes in Spring City next month. Now, that means some of the red tape coming down? Does that mean some ease of access is going to be shown to Abaco? Are the cries now being heard? Because apparently the government hopes to demolish domes in Spring City, Abaco next month. This according to Minister of Transport and Housing, JoBeth Colby Davis. She said a team which comprises the Disaster Reconstruction Authority, the DRA, and the Department of Social Services in Abaco, said the team is issuing letters to residents of the domes who need assistance with relocating. Quoted as saying, social services will be providing an update on the amount that they have allocated to assist those persons with relocation. I'm hoping that I can demolish the domes in August. We already have a site plan created by the Department of Housing, and I think that property can hold about 11 homes. So we're hoping to start working on that very soon. 36 domes in Spring City are occupied. This according to DRA Executive Chairman Alex Storr. Now, this all emanating from, Hurricane Dorian and the devastation left in its wake. But still, many Abaco residents are concerned about the housing crisis. Especially with the rebuild. We've heard that expressed by Roscoe and Ken every time they chime in on the show. But yeah, they want to rebuild, but actual living accommodations for people to actually set up and rebuild and need to be on island, there's limited housing for workers and so on and so forth. So there's still a lot that they're going through down there. And obviously this is a good step in the right direction. Because obviously if some of these domes have fallen into disrepair, they've been affected by mold, I'm understanding, maybe they need the cliffs, but where, 11 homes helps, but where do we go from there? There still needs to be more housing down there. Now, according to the minister, Colby Davis, we have 10 homes with walls up already, so hopefully they will be starting on the roofs very soon. I don't know if you recall in my budget communication, we spoke about the 2 projects that I had gotten from former Prime Minister Ingram. There you go. One of them was a massive housing project with a big plot of land that could take a good number of homes. So the architect is now working toward relooking at the property and seeing if it's still in the state where it was years ago. And that was being considered. And she said her team is determined that we are in a 95 percentile to use that property. And if everything works out, they're going to move forward. So now we hear the government is going to continue on and initiate projects in Abaco. So if that's the case, shouldn't it now be more ease of access for residents of Abaco to get back where they need without having to rely on the government? Just remove the red tape so they can start their rebuilding along with what government's going to do. That should have Abaco back up and running in no time. But obviously the proper provisions need to be put in place. You can't have the red tape. You got to have an opportunity for Abaco to get back up and running. They're more than willing to pay any kind of taxation. Just they need a little break to get started. So hopefully this goes in the right direction, and hopefully the minister will speak to that moving forward. But I think it is a step. Some other headlines. blazing up the pages of The Guardian. Former House Speaker, Mr. Vernon Simonet, CMG, has passed away. Remember now, he was a native in Nogwin, and he won the seat for the FNM in 1982. And when that seat was consolidated with Mayaguana, Acklands, Crooked Island, and Long Key to create Michael constituency, he successfully contested that amalgamated seat and secured the new constituency for the FNM. Later on, he was Speaker of the House from 92 to 97. Tremendous contributions made. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. Sorry for your loss. And it's another nation builder who's definitely left a legacy for sure. And we're going to get up into the buzz now, all brought to you, of course, by John Shoes. And John reminds you that in addition to new arrivals every Monday and all of your fast fashions and your workwear, they now have accessories to match and go along with all that. They now have small home appliances and cookware as well at both John's locations, John's Plaza Carmichael and the flagship store. So be sure to check them out today. And the flagship store is over there on Rosetta. So don't forget that. All right, let's go to the phone lines. I think we got some callers on the line. So before we get into the buzz, brought to you by John Shoes, let's check out the phone lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Yes, good evening, Nutty.
What's going on, Gardner?
Yeah, not bad. You know, I recall your guest speaking about public housing or housing for low-income people, right? Really, these are the workers, you know, in construction and the like, you know, and the need for it, you know. But with our government, we like to talk about low-cost ownership. And they're not for low-income people. You know, they're for middle-class people, the police and the like, who can afford a mortgage. You see, and then the thing about demolizing the domes, I would think that things that are mold infested, you gut them out, you know, rather than demolish them. And then we had a narrative the other day about prostitutions in them domes.
I've heard all kind of sordid stories and details and allegations pertaining to them domes.
Right, just you know, they need to be real with people, man. And then, you know, that's not your topic, but Nadi, how does rich people, you know, seems like our government is saying that rich people in the Bahamas is unsafe because if people know how much money they get, they're going to be targeted. What kind of message is our government trying to or lies, I would think, that our government is trying to bestow upon the people, man,
well,
of the world?
Listen, I don't think people's personal details, like everyday citizens, should be readily available because obviously you have to have some sort of line of confidentiality with institutions. However, I feel public officials need to declare on time, and we need to have a valid Freedom of Information Act to see how so many people go from $1,000 heirs to millionaires overnight after a career in politics.
Right.
And see how many of them millions and their cronies have benefited off of it and how they've flourished over the same amount of time.
You know,
Regardless of party affiliation. You can't go in there to get rich off the backs of the poor people. And people who voted for you.
Have you ever seen a case in the Bahamas on kidnapping for ransom? For a rich person being kidnapped for ransom in the Bahamas?
Man, remember back in the day, Nicodemus had white boy Jay kidnap over one of the restaurants downtown? I mean, that's the last time I ever heard of a kidnapping.
Come on, man. Everybody in the Bahamas know who got money, and nobody with money that's just carry no cash around them with them. You can't even rob them. You know.
That one go deep.
So, you know, what's going on with that? It's just a deflection to not have transparency, man, in public funds. Thank you.
All right, Gardner. Thanks for chiming in. But, yeah, Gardner, you make a lot of sense, man. I mean, those houses that are being put up there, obviously that's for people to occupy and to live in, which is fine. But for Abaco to rebuild, they need a lot of housing. They need options. They need, if you're going to build stuff with multiple rooms that can house, you know, construction workers that need to relocate to come down there to help rebuild Abaco. You got to look at it with sense, you know, because a lot of people are buzzing, especially Abaco, because they want to get back to what they do. And they really don't want too much of a like of apply, or they're not looking for anything. Just remove the red tape, give us some ease of access, and let us get back to doing what we need to do. But hopefully, they'll get to where they need to be. All right, so we're going to go to a break. On the flip side of the break, we'll check out the global warming. We're heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less, all brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. Then we get into my Dunkin' Donuts coffee break. I'll open up the lines because we got something to talk about going into the holiday weekend. And it's very important, and we cannot allow it to get out of proportion, and we cannot allow this weekend to get scandalized and marred by bad cooking. So we got to talk about some of the cooking tidbits coming up and some of these things you could be serving over this holiday weekend, the do's and don'ts. I'm going to call a few of y'all out for some of the atrocities that y'all trying to serve. Oh, yeah. All that's coming up on the flip side of the break. We're live. Duncan Carmichael running on Duncan. I'm going in from a butter pecan iced coffee, and on the flip side of the break, I'll be back.
Whether you like it hot or you enjoy being original, KFC has the only chicken sandwiches with attitude, featuring 100% extra large white meat chicken fillets for 100% flavor. Enjoy the famous flavor of KFC 11 herbs and spices in the KFC Original Recipe Burger, or take the heat up a notch with a spicy filet with our KFC Kentucky Deluxe Sandwich. And for a limited time, enjoy your favorite sandwich with fries for only $7. That's how it's done. KFC Nassau, it's finger-licking good.
Fidelity, we're good for you. We know how important collecting your money can be to the success of your business. Start your relationship with Fidelity today so that we can show you the many options available to you with our merchant services. From click and pay options online to merchant terminals and e-commerce options. We're here to help your business succeed. For more details, speak to one of our business development officers at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit our website at fidelitygroup.com or visit any of our branches.
Refined style with elegant taste, then fine threads is your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then fine threads is your place. If you wanna look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video, wanna step out and look great, then fine threads is your place. Refined style with elegant taste, then fine threads is your place, is your place, is your place.
We're gonna give you a check every week for a year. Percy's Pension Plan, Island Game, keep you winning. Percy's Pension Plan, dream big, we will help you live it. Percy's Pension Plan, Island Game, we got you. Percy's Pension Plan, from the friends you can trust. If winning is a must, come play the game you know, cause your best chance is with us. The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Get ready for more iced coffee temptations at Dunkin'. More delectable aromas and more exciting flavors, so you can get more refreshment from every cup. Enjoy the flavors of butter roasted pecans and sweet cream combined with Dunkin' Original Blend Iced Coffee. Or try our Cake Batter Signature Latte, combining smooth, rich espresso with a spoon-licking good cake batter flavor, topped with whipped cream, mocha drizzle, and rainbow sprinkles for a party in every cup. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
Back at you right here on Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We are live, Duncan Carmichael Road, location Getting It In. Of course, you know this is the newest location of Duncan, but hey, you know, all holiday long, all Independence long. Get your Independence donuts too from Duncan, all right? You got Downtown Bay Street, Paradise Island, Palmdale, Bernard Road with the drive-through, East Street South with the drive-through, Carmichael, where we're at live, and of course at the airport, pre-clearance, post-clearance. So 8 options for you. No reason for you not to be running on Duncan, because you know the Bahamas runs on Duncan. All right, let's get up into the global warming. We're heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less. All brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. And listen, first and foremost, all holiday weekend long and all week long. You know it's the regular, all week, Monday through Sunday. All KFC drive-thrus open until midnight, opening and frying until midnight. Okay? So definitely take advantage of that. Get your finger licking on right up until midnight at your favorite KFC location. And when you're out there running around, you know, this weekend, you know, do the bucket thing if you're going to the beach and all of that. But listen, if you haven't tried one already, you got to try the famous flavor of KFC's 11 herbs and spices in the KFC original recipe burger. Now listen, let me tell you, this chicken sandwich is 100% flavor with an extra large 100% white meat original recipe filet. That's how good it's done, and it's finger licking good. You get it as by itself, you get it as a combo. It's all good. One of my favorite items over there on the KFC menu. Definitely got to check it out. And again, available for you for takeout, drive-thru, and delivery with the Craven apps. And don't forget those drive-thrus at KFC Nassau, open and frying until midnight. All right, let's jump on in and see what's heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less. All brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. Got some interesting stuff here today, too. Yeah. James Caan, whose Oscar-nominated performance as Sonny Corleone in The Godfather is sure to be remembered as long as there are gangster movies. He passed away on Wednesday. He was 82. I worked with his son, Scott Caan, on Into the Blue, a movie that was filmed here. Scott was good people. My thoughts and prayers go out to him and family. And James Caan was one of my favorite actors. And that Sonny Corleone role in The Corleone, in The Godfathers, oh, brilliant. Absolute brilliance. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigned yesterday, admitting that it was clearly the will of his party that he should go. He hopes to stay in position until a successor can be figured out. Okay, just you are keeping the score or a tally. That means the Queen has had 14 prime ministers over her 70 years as Queen. Anson Williams, who played Ron Howard's friend Potsy on Happy Days, is running for mayor in Ojai, California. Potsy running for mayor? Potsy's 72. Potsy up there. What happened to Ralph Malph? All right. Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, has been sentenced to probation and house arrest for failing to register as a sex offender. That's who Nicki Minaj married? What? Jimmy and Rosalind Carter celebrated their 76th wedding anniversary this week. Good for them. My God, they richly blessed, eh? 3 tracks from Michael Jackson's posthumous 2010 album, Michael, have been removed from streaming services after claims that Jackson never sang them. Fans insist it was Jason Malachi, not Michael, providing the vocals. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. President Biden presented the Medal of Freedom to 17 people yesterday, including Denzel Washington, Simone Biles, Megan Rapone, and Gabrielle Giffords. What? Anyhow, let me keep it moving. William Friend, the husband of One Tree Hill star Bevan Price, is dead after being struck by lightning. He was only 33, struck by lightning. Michael Caine was seen out walking with a walker in London 4 months after going spinal surgery. And pretty much that's it. Finally, Kate Middleton and Prince William had a special guest with them on the latest royal outing, their dog, Orla. The couple received Orla from Kate's younger brother, James Middleton, shortly before their first dog, Lupo, died back in November of 2020. So there you have it. That's a wrap on your global warming. And we're heating up the planet in 60 seconds or less. All brought to you, of course, by KFC Nassau. All right. No, you don't forget it was a kidnapping in Abaco in 2002 or 2003. All right, I'll definitely check that out and have a gander and have a look-see. But there's been a couple, but at the end of the day, So we'll see. I mean, we don't want to see it occur again, for God's sake. But yeah, I think there's one or two instances, to that texter earlier, that we have seen it. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We got a call on the line. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Naughty?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Tony. Listen, when I heard that statement from Mr. Watson, I said, come on, Mr. Watson, you could do better than that, man. Do you think if Mr. Watson was still at Beyond the Headlines, don't you think
sensational
he
for you?
the same question that we are asking now? Naughty?
Now, could you repeat it? Because it kind of broke up.
No, I said, do you think that if Mr. Clint Watson was still at Beyond the Headlines, wouldn't he be asking the same question that we are asking about the payments that were awarded to these people?
You mean to the officers?
Yes.
Well, it depends now. If the former administration was on the clock and they got awarded, he would want to know how much they got awarded, I feel.
Yeah.
But since it's a new day, hey, it's all good. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah,
no need to talk about all of that.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Maxo Tito was awarded $1 million. He's still in the Bahamas. Anybody attacked him? The other day when the court...
But hold on. What was he awarded $1 million for? He committed one of the most heinous crimes in the history of this country.
No, he was imprisoned in the... I am talking about the I'm talking about the Japanese man.
Okay, yeah. The name you call was involved with a murder.
Oh, sorry.
And very tragic, heinous situations.
Yes. Oh,
now I think you're talking about Mr. Taki Toda.
Taki Toda. Yeah, he was awarded $1 million, right?
Correct, because he was held in custody, immigration-wise. He was stateless for a number of years. Was remanded there, never got dealt with. And on human rights, violations, he got awarded.
Where did that $1 million come from, Naughty?
From me and you.
Right. When the guy was awarded $50,000 when his teeth were knocked out, where
that come from me and you too.
From? So.
And the last set of money that the officers just got,
right,
that come from me and you too. And all I'm saying is, that's why we need a Freedom of Information Act to know where our money going. I don't mind that you got a settlement. If a judge found out and awarded you a settlement, that's all right with me. But I just need to know what it was for and how much you got.
This is our money, man. This is the people's money, and you ought to give an account. There's nothing wrong with saying if you give $1 million, you give $1 million. Ain't nobody can target them.
And hopefully they'll set up the protocols moving forward that we avoid making the same mistakes so we don't have to pay for it.
Man,
and we avoid it.
Listen, Naughty, I may have been born in the night, but I wasn't born last night.
My God, you and my daddy say the same thing.
Yeah, man. We got to do better than this, man. We got to do, and every time.
No better, do better.
Yeah, every time we elect a new government, we expect something to be different, and we get the same thing. We get the same thing over and over and over again. So we need a radical shift and change in this country, and we got to fight for the late Lyndon Pinnon said it. If we don't fight for this country, we don't deserve to have it. And so those people who
I
are
remember
fighting
that very well and very vividly.
There, then the preamble to our Constitution says that we are the inheritors of these rocks, islands, and keys. This is our inheritance. Why can't we get our inheritance? Why do we have to fight for what is rightfully ours? And we see other people who are coming and benefiting from our country more than we are.
I'm telling you, you show up in a necktie with a briefcase with a business plan, you got a shot to be, better off in this country than Bahamians.
Man, I listen, yeah. But anyhow,
But listen, I got one for you. Because we're going into the weekend and I'm about to open up the phone lines and open this topic up. And I appreciate your contribution, so I need you to chime in on this for me. A lot of things going to be served over the weekend. Coleslaw particular. You want raisins in your coleslaw, yes or no?
I I can take some raisins, you know. I've had coleslaw with raisin, and you know, I like raisins on those because they are very nutritious.
I believe,
you know, so
I believe you
can
should
take
like the California raisins commercial.
in my coleslaw, you know.
No, sir. Listen, me
No?
and you agree on the politics, but we disagree on the
No,
coleslaw.
man.
There is no place for raisins in coleslaw.
Naughty, they say that variety is the spice of life, man.
That's
You
an
have to
abomination
go
right
beyond
there.
Your little small Bahamian mindset now and go beyond, explore.
Forget my small Bahamian mindset. It's my big Bahamian taste buds.
Palate, your Bahamian palate, man, your food palate.
There you go.
Man. Raisins are, man, listen, raisins are really good and cold. So I don't do it every day, but I mean, I can eat it because it, you know, it has.
You probably, if you go to Freeport, you'll put mayonnaise and Kong salad, man.
No, I ain't going that far now.
All right.
I haven't reached it. But
Catch
thank you
sense
for your time,
now.
man.
All right, have a
Enjoy
great
your
weekend, man. Be
Independence
safe.
holiday, and let
You
March
too, man.
go
Enjoy
on
with your fam.
Marmalade.
Be
I hope
safe.
next year that we would be in a better place and that our country, as we celebrate our 50th anniversary, I would like to see, before I go naughty, that we would have a National Heroes Park, that we tell our story as a Bahamian, because we have
Yes.
no form of
Mementos or memorabilia or any of that.
Our national heroes. And we've been talking about this National Heroes Park from King Hatchet with the hammer. And if we don't tell our story, somebody else will. Have a
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you chiming in, eh? Have a great weekend. And I'll support you on that. We going to push for that next year. Me and you can make noise about that. National Heroes Park. I like it. Now, feel free to chime in. Raisins in coleslaw, yes or no? This has reared its ugly head again. This topic has come up again. It is an abomination. It is a travesty. It is a sin before God. There is no place for raisins in coleslaw. Anyway, let's go to the phone lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Hey, Naughty Jeff here.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
Right here, my brother. Everything's well?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Right here, man. Right here. Happy Independence to you and everyone who's in the listening audience at this time. Naughty,
Same to you and yours, man.
The previous caller was on to something here. You know, in fact, let me move forward to a question that Dwight Strong asked on his show this morning. And that is, where would we see our country in the next 50 years? The past 50 years in this country, even up to right now, we've seen some prevalent firsts, but we have also seen some disasters in this country. And to be honest with you, right now, this country is after 50 years, even though we're still a young, thriving, growing country. We have made and seen so many diabolical mistakes that up to date, we have nobody to really answer for the mess that we find this country in. You know, and you talk about the next 50 years. Right now, as it stands, North, if you really look at the landscape, our people seem to be so steeped into politics that appears to be so corrupted. There's no nation building per se to talk about, to whereas our people can improve themselves and prove themselves worthy to govern this country. When we have it.
Hello?
And same persons who claim to have our best interests at heart, but have found their niches in reaching from the system for themselves, friends, family, and lovers, and leave the rest of us behind. That's very concerning. But I'll tell you this one thing, Nora. Our children right now today, if you look at the majority of them, because they are steeped and they are exposed to the amount of corruption and everything, they're left out there fighting just to survive for the day. You really think now in your right mind, for the next 50 years, this country is going to improve with the mindsets that our people have? I don't see it. We need a whole new generation of not just logical thinkers, but people who
Visionaries.
Visionary people who are, first and foremost, God. We have lost our way because we have forgotten who God is. All right? Our country is founded on biblical principles. And yet, today, many persons who are in leadership do not even acknowledge God. And if they do it in private, they need to do it in public. Our country has lost its way. I'll close on this one very fundamental point. The thing is, right now, as you can see, we have all kinds of different cultures and spirits in our country. When you talk about you want to be a Bahamian and you want to live in this country, you have there's a culture that was here that was very prevalent, a prosperous, a spiritual, and a very economic principles was put in place where our country was thriving. Today, our country, believe it or not, is not thriving. Our people, the middle class is eliminated. The low class is trying to keep themselves afloat on the bottom. The wealthy class just don't give a damn. And we are here with a country that seems to be on autopilot. But I pray to God that the next generation of leaders will be those who are not just visionary, but those who have sound principles, good morals, and good judgment as it pertains to this country and its people. The forward, onward, upward momentum of our people. We must prosper in this country, Nordy. And
I agree with you on that, Jeff. Thanks, man. Have a great holiday weekend, man. And may they put no raisins in your coleslaw. All right, Mr. Producer, let's go to the break. On the flip side of the break, I got some text to answers. And we got Cuban Willie's numerology report coming up, all brought to you, of course, by the Island Game, all on the flip side of the break. We are live. Duncan Carmichael getting it in. Friday edition of Talking Heads. Let's go.
Get ready for more iced coffee temptations at Dunkin'. More delectable aromas and more exciting flavors, so you can get more refreshment from every cup. Enjoy the flavors of butter roasted pecans and sweet cream combined with Dunkin' Original Blend iced coffee. Or try our cake batter signature latte, combining smooth, rich espresso with a spoon-licking good cake batter flavor, topped with whipped cream, mocha drizzle, and rainbow sprinkles for a party in every cup. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
The Cotton Tree on Bernard Road has a deal for you, animal lovers. We are the sole distributor of the affordable Super Canned Cat Food, Mothers. We also distribute Bumble Pampers, the most inexpensive in the Bahamas, plus wipes, powdered and liquid detergents, disinfectants, and the delicious Max Fly energy drink. The Cotton Tree Convenience Store on Bernard Road, Fox Hill, open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Call us at 364-6249 or 805-5679 for more information.
Craving tasty KFC chicken and need an affordable fix? The KFC Quick Fix menu has 3 tasty options that are both big on taste and value, with plenty of mouth-watering goodness. Try the K-Flavor Full Box, packed with 3 pieces of crispy fried chicken legs and whole wings, fluffy mashed potato with gravy, corn, a buttery biscuit, and an ice-cold Pepsi for only $9.95. Get your favorite chicken fix today, only at KFC Nassau. It's finger-licking good.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop all your footwear needs. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family. Together with John's great prices and helpful and friendly customer service, your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online. www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on in, John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
We're back at you right here, Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We are live, Dunkin' Donuts, Carmichael location, getting it in. And like I said, we are live up until 6 p.m. on this free-for-all Friday edition of Talking Heads. All right, let's check the text lines real quick. All right? Because, boy, they got some good ones. Naughty, you need to get this out there. Honda Stream on the Eastern Road. All right? License number 1169. License 1169. Please stop throwing in the road. You're riding on the Eastern Road. Stop throwing trash out your window. People see you with your nasty self, with your swine tendencies, with your hog-like behavior. Stop nastying up the trash out the window. The weekend even kick off yet and you done doing fool. That's Honda Stream 1169 on the Eastern Road dumping trash. You need to stop your fool. Naughty, I hear KD, Kevin Durant, is coming to Nassau. I keep all the manga skin gals inside because KD foot bigger than mine. Yeah, and his head and more malice than yours and mine and everybody else. You see that malice head of his? Ain't nothing happening. More peas and nothing, peas and rice. All right. No raisins, Naughty, I agree, no raisins. Naughty, I feel that we have been oppressed as a people for the last 49 years. We should have been further. Every government brings the same old crap. We need radical change. Here's how dry cranberries in my coleslaw. Well, you and raisins need to go have several seats because ain't no place in coleslaw for cranberry either, but have a great holiday weekend. Naughty, that the people know you as St. Andrews alumni. You're cultured and you're exposed for sure, and you know raisins in coleslaw is a no-no. I totally agree. All right. Well, let's get up into it now. All right. We got to get up into Cuban Willie's numerology report, all brought to you, of course, by the Island Game. And, of course, the Island Game reminds you it's all about Percy's pension plan. You know, 13 pensions worth over $244,000 up for grabs, all right? 13 pensions for a year. It's back again, Percy's pension plan, only at the Island Game. With one entry, you're going to get a $20 deposit, all right? With every $20 deposit, you're going to get an entry. So you can't go wrong with that. And you got a chance for years long worth of pensions. All right, let's go to Cuban right now, but he's got your numerology report right now, all brought to you, of course, by the Island Game. Cuban, where you at, my brother? Buenos tardes, mi gente. Hello, everybody. Happy Independence to all of my Bahamian people. Todo mi gente bajameño, feliz independencia. Enjoy your day on the 10th and the holiday on the Monday. Mira, today I have to tell you today, my numerology, brought to you by the Island Game, and Percy's pension plan was inspired by the Dunkin' Donuts. That's right. I see the 4 jelly donuts talking about. Okay, then I see chocolate frosted donuts. That's what I'm talking about. And the 5 guava donuts. That's what I'm talking about. So today, your number, inspired by the Dunkin' Donuts, because Cuban Willie runs some Dunkin' too, is the 485. That's your 3 volt. And that's the number that's going to be lucky for you today, all right? So play away in the Island Game, and they always remind you to play responsibly. And don't forget to check out Percy's pension plan. You can win a pension for 1 year. That's what I'm talking about. That's a wrap right there on Cuban Willie's numerology report. That question was spelling. You're all wrong. We'll play again for double party passes on Monday. We're going to go to the news. On the flip side of the news, we'll be talking sports right here on Talking Heads via live. Duncan Carmichael on this Free-for-All Friday Independence Holiday Weekend edition. Let's go.
This is Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
There it is. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it out. Just move. If you got the nerve, lash out for your just desserts. It's not just a word. It's up in the cloud. I'ma bring y'all back to earth. It's black back to burn. All talking about out your mouth. I'm not concerned, cause y'all got to learn. It's y'all turn like Detroit Red when his head had an ultra perm. The long walk to burn your bare heels, so throw on your boots. The game camouflage like army suits, but I can see it more clear cause I came with the coupe in here. Ring the alarm, inform the troops. Send them out into the world, go to war on the fluke. Eye to eye with the enemy you sworn to shoot. Now I'm coming at your neck, sick of hearing something wrong with me, wrong with you. When the cheek just way too smart to question. The enemy, the brothers of a dark complexion. The governments of the world is sharp. You on weaponry like Charlton Heston, man. Look, it gets low here. Low, now I'm talking about. Yeah, then.
Talkie is sponsored by the Bahamas South Island Promotion Board, BTC, Burger King, the Cancer Treatment Centers of America, the Cleveland Clinic, the Cotton Tree Convenience Store, Dunkin' Donuts, Fidelity Bank Bahamas, Fine Threads, John's Department Store, J.S. Johnson, Joker's Wild, KFC, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Tropical Gyros.
We're back at you. Talking Radio 96.9 FM, Friday edition of Talking Heads. Your boy Naughty and your company right up until 6 p.m. All right, let's go to the phone lines real quick. I got a caller holding, and we'll go to from the phone lines, we'll go to the text lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Boy, you treat me like a stepchild today.
Oh, God, I ain't treating you like a stepchild, Sparky. Never.
Boy, you don't
I
know
ain't
what
stepped on you at all.
You don't know what you did to me. You gone to the break, you come back and you talk with the Cuban and Dunkin' Donuts, then you come to the news, then you come
They
back.
should have told me it was Sparky. I didn't know it was
listening
you. I
to
would have.
you. No, your producer put me on hold, so I was listening every day. I've been listening to the news on the phone.
But there you go, man. So what's going on? I know this is your time, Sparky. Independence. You're very patriotic. I know you love stuff like this.
Yeah,
what you got
I love
planned?
it.
What you got up?
I love it, but I've been having a little bit of news, so I think I gotta lay it a little low this time. I might be able to get out to maybe celebrate something easy, but you know the Russian Junkanoo and started up too long and all that kind of thing. I got a little spinal problem, so I'm doing some.
Yeah, we don't need you all
chiropractic
tube up again. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm doing some chiropractic work, so can't stand up too long and all that kind of thing. But I can run my bucket mouth though.
Yeah, you could run your mouth now.
You know, I'm the master bucket motor, so I want to tell all the Bahamian people that are visitors, so, you know, blessed. He died. I've been here from number 1. I was 22 years old at that time. Now I'm 71. What are some foolish to say?
God bless you.
49 years. I want to wish everybody a safe, happy independence. I would wish all the young men who might be listening to put down the guns. Let's go here with no debts. I would like everybody to try as best they can to do the protocols, to wash your hands, wearing their mask, social distance, and all that kind of thing. Because I was just informed by a friend of mine living out Cable Beach that his whole family in quarantine, they all come down with COVID. So COVID's still here. It looked like a lot of people believe, Naughty looked like a lot of people out there believing that thing gone away, but a lot of people taking things for granted and laying loose and just letting it go, but that thing's still hanging around. I got a man
More than
in
you
his
know.
whole-
More than we all know.
I got a friend of mine, him and his whole family in the home for a whole week, can't come outside. They've been tested, all of them been tested positive, so, you know, watch out, everybody. Be safe, but enjoy yourself. And I just wished, like Dwight was asking people, what they'd like to see within here in the next year or 40 years. I would like to be able to see my farm that I'm trying to get started off Gladstone Road to be complete with some vegetables and fruits and whatever else have you. I would also hope that I'm still alive to see number 50. And then I would like to go down this year, Boxing Day, with the Valley Boys one more time. One more time.
And toe cut skin from the Saxon. I believe you, Sparky. You deserve that.
Naughty, let me tell you something. I went down there at 7 years old in 1950 with the Valley Boys first banner. Me and Philip Box Fountain. I was 7 years old, and I'd like to go down even if I had a wheelchair with the Valley Boys one more time. Have a good day, everybody. Be safe.
You too, Sparky. Enjoy your holiday weekend, man. All right. Well, we're up into the 5 o'clock hour. Always good to hear from Sparky, man. We're into the 5 o'clock hour, so you know what that means. We got to get up into sports, and we kick it off with Today in Sports, all brought to you, of course, by Naughty Johnny's. Well-weathered trip out there Sunday through Friday. Like I always tell you, great for lunch and dinner. Then on the weekend, Saturday, breakfast starting from 9 a.m., breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And don't forget happy hour every Wednesday and every Friday at Naughty Johnny's. And tonight is Friday, 5 to 7, man. Enjoy that happy hour, man. Get into the weekend right, into the holiday weekend right. It's always well worth the trip out there to the Old Fort Shopping Plaza at Naughty Johnny's. They definitely going to hook it up for you. Give them a call, see what they got going on all weekend long. 377-7776. 377-7776. All right, and get on out there tonight at Naughty Johnny's, man, and enjoy that happy hour from 5 to 7. All right, let's have a look at Today in Sports. And I think we got Earl and Peter already chiming in. We got Peter here for sure. What's going on, Peter?
Hey, my man, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I saw
And we'll be talking.
Sports, I saw a list today of the top 10 off-the-ball linebackers in the NFL, and your boy Parsons is on the list. I was surprised. This is third. I was a bit surprised. That's a great.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll also talk flag football with you and a couple of quarterbacks going into the championship round on Sunday. So they'll have that coming up in short order. We're waiting for Pearlie to chime in, but while we do, let's check out Today in Sports. Like I said, brought to you, of course, by Naughty Johnny's. And on this day, Friday, July 8th, in 1889, John L. Sullivan defeated Jake Kilrain in the last championship bare knuckle fight. The fight lasted 75. You know what it is? 75 rounds? My God.
I don't believe it, because that's insane. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Mr. Producer, check the Zoom. I think Pearlie's ready to go, so let's get him in as well. 1953, Notre Dame announced that the next 5 years of its football games would be shown in theaters over closed-circuit TV. That was in 1953. 1970, the Jim Ray Hart Giants became the first National League player to collect 6 runs batted in during a single inning. And he used to go by the Jim Ray Hart. Yeah, well, after 6 RBIs in the inning, you got to do something with your name, you know. 2003, Dominic Hasek announced that he planned to come out of retirement and rejoin the Detroit Red Wings. And your famous sports quote of the day, the more I train, the more I realize I have more speed in me. Leroy Burrell. And then he proceeded to get beat by Michael Johnson and a couple other people. Anyhow. So we got Purdy in.
You can't make this stuff up, Marty.
He said he got more speed. He didn't say he was going to be able to beat other people, because he still was slower than them, and he still got more speed, but didn't get as fast as them.
Now, Peter, we're joined by the birthday boy, Earl the Pearl. Purdy, look here. I seen the pictures on Facebook, Purdy. You were feted very nicely.
Yes, my son. They did okay. They just sit with my back to the place, so I couldn't see.
I got that. Allow me to intervene. Listen, Thompson clan, you did a great job. Uncle Naughty's proud of you. I know Pearlie was well feted. I hear caviar. I hear calamari. I hear lobster. I hear filet mignon. Champagne. You did the old man right. But y'all do not have the audacity to try play slick now. Not while Uncle Naughty on the record. And especially the one who's the doctor. You know better. I believe that was your maneuver, Doc. You know you're wrong. You can make Daddy sit back on to all the gals, and you can watch all the gals walk in. And don't let Earl the Pearl, whose catchphrase is what? Any gals? Y'all know you're wrong.
But you know, Naughty, the moment is like I was able to spend time with my sons, and that's the joy right now. You know, that I have adult sons that I can hang out with. I don't have to
tax
be careful
them
of a word
and run up the tab.
And I could, and you know, they don't let me order Smirnoff. I have to order Tito's and stuff like that. You know, so that's cool.
Well, Earl, I have a question about that, because Naughty and I discussed this when I first, he let me come on the show years ago. Naughty's pretty strict about the fan base that his sons are affiliated with. He takes it very seriously. So I have to ask, in your lineage there, do they have to be Dolphin fans and Dodgers fans, or is there some leeway there? Is there some freedom in what they want to pursue?
My son Vincent is an Atlanta Falcons fan. He is a Philadelphia 76er fan. And he's not so much into baseball. He used to be a big Ken Griffey Jr. fan, so I don't know if he still plays for Cincy or Seattle. But that's Vincent. And my son Earl Trey is, him and I are pretty easy Dodger. No, he's not a Dodger. He's an Atlanta Brave fan. He's a Dolphin, and he's a Laker.
Is he a Brave fan recently, or is he a Brave fan going back a few years to the John Rocker era?
He's only 32 now.
John Rocker.
You like that? You caught that, huh?
One of the joys of both my sons are they're both into sports, and when I tell you they're into sports, I sometimes be intimidated having conversations with them because they can talk about any sport authoritatively, and I'm talking about even world soccer, Premier League, all that stuff. But the joy is having them so we can talk sports. So they're independent sports fans, and they've been all of them been pulling for their teams when they were very young.
Well, I can give you an update now. My son's done caught sense. Well, Stat Boy, he's still loyal to the Laker Nation, keeping an eye on things for me while I'm in self-imposed Laker exile. In the NFL, he's a hard Baltimore Raven. Him and Lamar Jackson, buddy, I can't get between them. That's his quarterback. That's his team. In baseball, Uncle Earl, he said, man, in true New York Mafia fashion, he has cement Yankee shoes on. He going down with the Yankees.
That's fine.
As far, well, you know well, let me just touch basketball. He pulls for the Lakers, but he's a practicing Morantafarian as well. He got love for Ja. All right?
Well,
on his own.
Is there a rule as to what your kids can root for? Like, I'm a Yankee, so my daughter's never going to,
In my house, the rule is you could choose your friends, you could choose your girlfriend, you could choose your religion, you could choose your profession, you could choose your drink of choice. But when you're a Laker, you're a Yankee, and you're a Cowboy. And when it comes to Junkanoo, only thing in your belly is Saxon. You ain't no Sally from the Valley.
Yeah, but how far does that go? Can then, let's say, Sancho's grandson, can he be an Eagles fan? Does that work?
No, that's on now how he raised his child is on him. I can't get it now.
The difference, Peter, the difference with me is I have more fun with my sons pulling for other teams, and we have more bantering and discussions and all that, and they're independent thing because I don't want them to pull. I don't want them to be pulling for whatever. But they support me. I support the sports. We have good talks, good conversation, and it's even fun right now. The Lakers Sixers argument. Oh man, we have a good time talking.
That's how I have it with Sancho now with football.
I get rub into Vincent now how crappy Falcons are.
So if your son becomes a Giants fan, baseball Giants fan, that's not gonna cause any problems.
You overstepping your bounds when you come to that one.
Yeah. Easy, Peter. Easy, Peter. But let me share this with you.
How is it independent like America, independent like the Bahamas? I mean, is the Queen still in charge? Or what's going on? I have to find out.
You as independent, I'll tell you something. You want to pull for whatever team you want, except the San Francisco Giants.
Well, I'll tell you this, Earl. Me and Sancho have been going at it over Baltimore. Is excellent because, like you say, you get to have your own joust with your own progeny and talk smack. And he's strong for his Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. And and Donnie had made a little soiree out pulling for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. But after Mahomes then made him look bad on two pigskin picks, on national television, he came back to me, and you want to talk father and son moment? He told me, he said, Dad, I see the error of my ways. I was born a cowboy. I could die a cowboy. Lamb jersey. Give me my hat, and let's go to work.
Wow.
And that is what you call a moment right there, boy. That's what you call a moment.
And right past the Michael Irvin.
I can't lie.
Today,
I cried. I went to the side, and I cried.
That's wow. I'm not sure which way to go with that. But,
monumental.
I didn't know
momentous.
If the late Bradley Roberts was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Obi's not here to tell us, but I'm just curious. I'm just curious if Bradley Roberts was
I think his dad might have been a Dolphin.
So how did Obi become a Steeler? It's a different division. It's just
Obi like winners. Yeah. You notice when the PSP in power, you can't never hear Obi everywhere, and then in power, you can't hear Obi. That's how it go. Obi like winners. Steeler, Laker, St. Louis Cardinal. Good luck. They done won.
Well, he should be a Yankee if he likes winners. 27 and counting, but I guess the bus took a detour to off road on on a country road, and he
Speaking
ended
of
up in
detours, we can detour to a commercial one now. We're live at Duncan Carmichael. When we come back, we're going to get up into the home court. We're going to talk local sports real quick because we got the Babe Ruth Classic going on. Then we'll obviously talk some sports with Peter because, we'll have special guests coming up for our Who's In and Who's Out segment, all brought to you, of course, by Tropical Gyros. The starting quarterbacks for this weekend's flag football championship game, correct, Peter?
Sal's not the starter, but he's an integral part of the team. He plays jack of all trades. He's like, I don't know who's on the Cowboys.
Well, you could say Micah Parsons. He's played linebacker. He's played edge rusher.
Yeah.
He was catching passes in the preseason.
So he's So he'll be joining us shortly. Sal Thompson, I think is last name.
All right, another Thompson on the press box. There they go. Let's go to the break.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
Sign your basketball teams up today for the Michael Scooter Reed Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic, August 1st through the 7th at the Hope Center. Get ready for the pastors versus politicians, along with the Phil Lightburn Slam Dunk Contest, then Energy 3-point shootout, championship games, live in living color at the Kendall G. Eliza Gymnasium, Sunday, August 7th, beginning at 5 p.m. That's the Michael Scooter Reed Peace on the Street Basketball Classic. For more information, contact 601-48...
Hot or you enjoy being original, KFC has the only chicken sandwiches with attitude, featuring 100% extra large white meat chicken fillets for 100% flavor. Enjoy the famous flavor of KFC 11 herbs and spices in the KFC Original Recipe Burger, or take the heat up a notch with a spicy filet with our KFC Kentucky Deluxe Sandwich. And for a limited time, enjoy your favorite sandwich with fries for only $7. That's how it's done. KFC Nassau, it's finger-licking good.
The most important, and whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
J.S. Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
Hey, Dumps, the boys them going on a bad trip, dog. Partying and hanging on the family island.
You lie!
I telling you, Dumps. Hey, but since only enough money for one plane, one of us got to fit in that bag.
That look is fit inside the bag then, T.
Well, I was thinking with the perpendicularity of the bag and the spatial structure of your body, you could have just hopped in it right quick.
But T.
I know, Dumps, it's kind of small, but I can slap one handle with care sticker on the bag.
No, T, I trying to tell you, the promotion says 2 fly free. That means 2 people could go.
2?
2.
I saw it. I can take this gal, man.
Grab your friends and head to the Family Islands. With the 2 Fly Free campaign, there's no better time than now. Go to BahamasResidence.com for more information.
When I had got prostate cancer, my family didn't know if I was going to live. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, within days, I got an appointment. They presented me with treatment options, and we set up a robotic prostatectomy. When my scans came back, there are no signs of cancer. They don't see it's part of the family. I'm going on with my life. It's a real gift.
Call us at Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
We're gonna give you a check every week for a year. Percy's Pension Plan. Island game, keep you winning. Percy's Pension Plan. Dream big, we will help you live it. Percy, hey, we got you. Percy's Pension Plan. From the friends you can trust. If winning is a must, come play the game you know, cause your best chance is with us. trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Let Dunkin' put the good back into morning with our delicious breakfast sandwiches. Enjoy a fluffy egg topped with American cheese and bacon, ham, or savory sausage, a croissant, a warm bagel, or a toasted English muffin. Choose your favorite and have breakfast just the way you like it. Make it a combo with golden hash browns and a freshly brewed coffee. And get rising and shining with Dunkin' breakfast sandwiches today. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We continue right now with live Carmichael location, getting it in. And listen, them butter pecan iced coffees are all good. They are all GOOD good. I have my second one. Yes, indeed. All right, so real quick, what I'm going to do right now, we got to get into the home court. And that's all brought to you, of course, like I said, by Burger King Nassau. All about the Zesty Whopper. That's definitely going on. Get it, your flame grilled beef. You get your chicken or your plant-based variety. Get it, by itself or get it as a combo. Either way, it's all good. And it's waiting on you at your favorite Burger King Nassau location for takeout, drop with the Craven app. All right? Got some scores for you today from the Babe Ruth Classic. And you got, right now, after 3 games, you have the Bahamas A team with 3 wins, no losses. Aruba with 2 wins and no losses. The Bahamas B team with 1 win and 2 losses. Cuba, 1 win and 2 losses. Puerto Rico, 1 win and 2 losses. Cayman Islands, 0-2. Games tomorrow, you got the Bahamas A team taking on Puerto Rico. And games from today, or games actually already in. The Bahamas A team the Bahamas B team knocked off Cuba 6-5. Aruba beat the Bahamas B team 2-1. Bahamas A team beat the Bahamas B team 4-0. And we got games scheduled tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m., all throughout the day through 3 p.m. And that's from the 12 and under portion. Now let's look at the 16 and under portion. And the standings so far, USA at 3-0, Puerto Rico 2-0, St. Martin 1-1, the Bahamas 1-1, the Netherlands 1-2, Aruba 0-4. Games tomorrow on tap. You have a 5 o'clock game today, underway already now, Bahamas and Aruba. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., Bahamas and St. Martin. And tomorrow in the morning, in the afternoon, Bahamas and the USA at 3 p.m. Schedule for the Babe Ruth Classic going on at the Blue Hills Road Sporting Complex. A lot of good baseball there, Pearly. A lot of good youth baseball there.
Yeah, some good stuff there. I got those Americans are probably a little more advanced in terms of because they get probably more better equipment and stuff like that. But our kids are doing well. I'm very proud of them.
They playing well so far. So far, so good. You gotta keep your eye on them, see where they end up. But like I said, they're doing it so far. Had some good opening round performances. Don't forget today's the last day to vote for Jazz. Get those votes in.
Actually, it's finished. I think it finished at 3 p.m.
Right, so it's
Let
done.
me double check.
And we got the Bahamas Swim Nationals going on this weekend as well.
That was my ritual every morning. That was my ritual every morning.
That among other things.
But he's
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Of course. He's actually, I think he already, when ESPN put the up-to-date results out last night, he was leading pretty big in the vote count.
As he should. As he should.
You know, it was wonderful.
We lost you there, Pearly.
Miguel, no. I was trying to make sure I wasn't wrong. Major League Baseball announced that Albert Pujols and Miguel de roster.
I think that is awesome.
So they're gonna get it. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Pujols deserves to be there, but Miguel Cabrera deserves to be there. And when you talk about hitters, he's one of the most underrated hitters in the history of baseball, you know. Miguel Cabrera is a bad guy.
Yep. So the
Last
actually
Triple
the
Crown
voting is
winner.
closed, and they're gonna announce. Yes, he is. Actually, the voting is closed, Naughty, Peter, and they're gonna announce the lineup at 7 p.m.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's go Jazz, man. That would be so awesome to have a Bahamian starting at second base in the All-Star game for the historic National League. My God. If that go down tonight, I ain't gonna lie. We'll have to have, have to have a little celebration for Jazz, man. Very proud of that kid.
Yes, sir.
We have our swimming nationals. They're underway. The Bahamas Aquatics Federation's 50th National Swimming Championships got underway with the distance events at the Betty Kelly Kenning National Swim Center, and that's going to go over the weekend. And you also have Team Bahamas preparing for the CONCACAF Under 15 Championships in girls soccer. And something new that I see coming that we got to talk more about and probably get, but it's beep baseball. It's a form of baseball that can be played by persons who are blind or visually impaired.
I've seen that before. I've seen that before.
So we definitely got to get this. Yeah. I got to talk to my boy. I see that he's doing big things. Of course, the Coalition of Advocates for Disability Awareness and Services, BACADIS, officially launched Beat Baseball on Saturday at the Anatole Rogers High School. So good for them. We definitely got to get them on the show, chop it up, and parlay the parlay. Now, right now, we got to slide into the who's in and who's out. All brought you Tropical Gyros. And listen, Tropical Gyros, definitely got to check them out, man. They are all good. Make them part of your holiday weekend plans. Grab some now on the way home right there on Mackey and Rosetta. They're open until 6. Check them out tomorrow. They're all good. Big up to Chef Comer and the crew over there at Tropical. Both our guests in studio. I want to make sure, Mr. Producer, we got everybody in. Because if we do, we'll take the quick break, and on the flip side of the break. So I'm just double checking right now.
There's been a beeping feedback. Is that something around, or is that coming out of the system or something? Could ask the producer to check.
Well, Peter's broadcast from his car. So that might be the beep of his car door or a car behind Peter backing up.
I don't know, but it's been going for a while, and it's you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it.
All right. Well, what we're going to do now, let's get to our second break. And on the flip side of the break, we'll pick it up. We'll continue the conversation. Who's in and who's out. All brought to you, of course, by Tropical Gyros right here on Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We are live, Duncan Carmichael location. We running on Duncan into the holiday. Nothing better than that.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop shop for all your footwear needs. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family. Together with John's great prices and helpful and friendly customer service, your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online. www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on in today at John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
With fine style, with elegant taste, it's your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then Fine Threads is your place. If you want to look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video, want to step out and look great? then fine threads is your place. Refined style with elegant taste, then fine threads is your place. Is your place. Is your place.
The King wants you to take a walk on the tangy side with the all-new Zesty Whopper collection at Burger King Nassau. Sticks of cheese, zesty sauce, and crispy onions stacked on 100% flame-grilled beef. Or go zesty on our plant-based Whopper and crispy chicken. All three are saucy, crunchy, and full of flavor, and only available at Burger King Nassau. Visit any of our 7 locations and enjoy a Zesty Whopper as a combo or as part of the King's Feast at Burger King Nassau, where taste is king.
Hello? Keisha, you something else, boy. Who this is? Tamika? You ain't even remember my name? Wow, Dread. Girl, I've been so busy. You still planning your trip? Girl, and I can't wait. I right here online booking my car. You dare planning trip? You vaccinated? Girl, we had to. We ain't been nowhere since this pandemic started. Girl, and we got a 14-day vacation. Best vacation ever. Girl, are you though? Well, I know you was gonna get the vaccine because you too like travel. When you'll get your vaccine? Girl, long time. Your first dose, wait, then get your second dose at least 2 weeks before you travel. Johnny get his vaccine and he 12. Even Grammy get hers. Child, and Grammy say she ain't get no money. But I see her hiding that under the mattress. Child, let me send my list because I know you going shopping. Keisha don't play with me.
Vaccinate today, live tomorrow. A message by PAHO WHO, Canada, and USAID.
When faced with an illness like cancer, we band together, and we at Cleveland Clinic in Florida have your back. From advanced cancer treatments to extra safety measures at all of our locations, we're with you on this journey. For every infusion and follow-up, for every step of the way, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic in Florida. Get the care you need when and where you need it. To learn more or give, visit clevelandclinic.org/Caribbean.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Talking Heads continues right now, right here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We are live, Duncan Carmichael location, getting it in. And don't forget, Duncan's going to be open all holiday long for you, man. All right? So they got operating hours. Check out their Facebook page. All locations will be available to serve you at some point over this holiday weekend and have you running on Duncan. And get you them Independence Donuts, too. They are off the chain. Show up with some of them, man. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, everybody love you then when you walk in. So, Pearlie and Peter, we got the big flag football championships going on this weekend.
The game, the only game in town this week. The only thing that matters is that game.
And the championship game, Peter, we got the Avengers and the Lions, right?
Oh, yeah, 2 veteran teams. A lot of veterans on both those squads. From tackle football and flag football.
I saw a couple of them teams out there a couple of weeks ago. And you ain't lying, especially the Avengers. They definitely got some veterans. They got some dudes that was playing back in the day when we was playing. And they was old men.
Rocket's like, Rocket was playing from, he was playing from like Michael Foster rookie in the CAFL. Rocket been there forever.
Rocket been there for a minute.
Yeah, Jim LaRota from Jim LaRota days. Rocket was in there. And Bats is like, he's like the Hobbit. Bats don't age. He's been there forever.
Bats now. I ain't seen Bats in years, but how old is Bats?
No one really knows how old Bats is. You'd have to go to the NIB folks to get his.
I hear his national security card number is in single digits.
Someone pointed out to me that everyone knows a Bats, you know, but it might not be the same Bats because of the airs, you know. So there's several Bats.
Only one Bats is run the deep post all the time, and the fly. That's Bats.
That's right. That's right.
Post or fly.
I know 3 different Bats. I know 3 different Bats, including your Bats.
I know Ratbat. Does that count?
In a different kind of way, yes.
But on a holiday weekend, Ratbat is up there, Earl.
And I'm not a Ratbat person, you know.
I will say this: if anywhere you go, if you see bats or rocket, guarantee you need to stop at that spot because there's a good time going on.
And thank you for that endorsement, Peter.
If you're looking for a party, those are the guys to hang with.
Now we were waiting for Matrix, but I think Matrix got some problems zooming in. But I know we do have Sal Thompson, and he's from the Avengers, so we want to welcome him to the show. We got Sal.
All right, I'm right here.
What's going on, Big Sal?
I'm right
got
here.
a big game coming up on the
Well,
weekend.
Yes, we have a big game coming up this Sunday, the championship game. But first thing, thank our sponsors, Cairo Contractors Limited, because without them, we will not have a season. You know, it's very hard for teams to get the funding right after COVID season or post-COVID season. So we like to say thank you to them again. They specialize in your plumbing needs for fire protection and high-rise plumbing. And also, I just want to put emphasis on this. We have two teams, the only team that has two teams, a team and a females team. And we had them came up and step up to the plate. Them and along with Tire Factory Outlet. They sponsor us and they got us into the league post-COVID. So we really appreciate that. And we start off with there. Also on another point, I heard y'all was talking about Bats. Bats is a member of the Avengers and he is still on the roster. So when we win
And
the
he's what,
championship,
112
Bats
now or
still
110?
we stopped asking because I don't think nobody can count that high.
Okay. We'll be in the same ballpark then.
That's why you always have the long routes. We let him go with his age. Nothing short, everything long.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Bats is the greatest receiver in Bahamas history. Just ask.
But yeah, give
All
credit
right.
where credit is due. Bat's been in the league for years and made some big plays and won some championships and all. So take
Yes.
nothing from him. You know, they got that
Okay.
old
All
saying,
the time.
only your friends, right? Well, we all friends with Bats. That's why we having a little laugh.
Yes,
But,
he's famous for missing the easy set and catching the big set. He said
That's
that's
it right there. You hit him in a bad
Set
spot, like on you might drop that. You tell him to go up on the sideline in between three defenders, one-handed, tippy-toe in the corner, touchdown. That's Bats.
and down by 5.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That's the set he catches.
That's the ones we talk. That's the same Bats we talking about right there.
Yep, we on the same one. He don't like it. He say he like the hard set.
That's right, Mr. Clutch, Mr. Clutch.
So now you got two teams that have been around for a while in the Flag Football League, the Avengers and the Lions, doing it again. And what was it like getting to the championship, Sal? What was the road like getting you there where you got?
It was rough. It was long. You know, we took our beating pre-COVID. So we had 2 years to cry, 2 years to lick our wounds, 2 years to get frustrated, 2 years to get angry, 2 years to get mad. So when it finally was released that we could play, we was ready. And now we just showing what we was doing in the off season. Getting ready, getting back there. You know, no team has been to the championships more than Avengers in the last probably 8 years. Winless, but
So you mean you are like the Buffalo Bills of the Flag Football League?
And we plan to change that this year. What we've been telling our fans and our followers is we get a 2-for-1 special this weekend. You go to the movies and watch Love and Thunder, and then you come on Sunday and get the free show, live in action. We can give you all a great show for a cheaper price.
All right. Pressure on you now.
Pressure
That's
in
a
on
lot.
us. We've
That's
waited
a
2
lot.
years.
That's a lot of pressure built up over 2 years. I tell you that much.
I already tell you how once we cried.
You gone through the process.
We got mad. We going through the process.
It'll be sweet when you win.
We put it on a show. We ain't just winning. We can put on a show.
Now, who are some of the names that we need to look out for on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, on the offensive side, like I said, we already mentioned Bats. We have also our quarterback, Bodie, fast, well-rounded, play a little bit of rugby. You should know him from your time and you were still throwing around the pigskin before you retired. We also have Permy, Big Perm. Most people know Permy. Yep, Big Perm. We also have MC, wide receiver, Vonnie from some of your pros days. Peter, Vonnie from his pros, Jets, he's the Jets, but Vonnie from the pros. We have a lot of mixture of tackle and flag football veterans and newer players who just coming up, learning the sport, having fun, and that's giving their effort day in, day out.
What about on the defensive side of the football?
Defense, long to mention. We have our captains, Barnaby. We have our captains, Cordero. We have another person. Well, out of the two of them, I ain't gonna give you the hint, but two of them on the defensive side could run competition with bats. The two of them on that side, and we just call bats.
Why y'all talking bad but Rocket, but take your time now.
It ain't Rocket. Rocket played for the Predators who we beat in the semi-playoffs.
But I thought you were talking about age, because Rocket up there too.
We ready to carry him East Street South where that old folks home is. We ready to deal with Rocket.
Okay. Y'all got him hydrated too, right?
Yeah, we get them hydrated. Every now and then, if they give us the hard wink, hey, we can take them off for a plate. But they've been doing it long. They come here to win. We all come here to win. We have one mind, like I said, it's been 2 years. And the only thing we came to do was win. Nothing else matters except for the championship. Whether it be by 1 or by 1,000, we came to win.
Well, I hope you all win, man. Because at the end of the day,
that's what we came to do.
So I want you to get one. I want you all to, feel the rewards of your hard work, of your labor.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree. And I hope you there understands to witness it.
No, I could be there in a different capacity. I would be calling that game. So when they broadcast it live, online, I'll be running down and I'll be calling everybody the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I really hoping Bots make one of them catches now, because we'll have to really put the call on that. We'll have to throw some mustard on that.
Boy, he good for it. As we know, he good for it. But
so the game is this
weekend.
It should be a fun game. And where's the game going to be at this weekend?
The game is going to be at the National Stadium. We play inside. You have the female game before our game. I'm not too sure of the two teams playing. I think it is the Wildcats. And I'm trying to confirm the other team. I'm going to confirm that after I check. But we'll be playing the Lions at 4 o'clock. We'll be playing the Lions at 4 o'clock. The Men Avengers team versus the Lions Royal. I think it's RBC Lions. In the ladies division, it is the Wildcats. And pulling up the flyer right now. I think it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you breaking everything down for us, Sal. And we want to wish you the best of luck this weekend. We want to, I know Matrix probably got tired of people supposed to chime in too, so we want to wish the Lions all the best too. But you guys are definitely the two best teams left, to play for the championship. So leave it all out there on the field, man. And have no regrets. Leave it out there and have a great game this weekend, all right? And we'll be there. So
all right, so
definitely.
The women games is going to be the Wildcats versus the Pink Panthers.
All right.
At 2 p.m. So game start at 2, and the men's game is at 4.
There you go.
Sounds
so
good.
we'll be out there.
One question for you.
We'll talk to you when we get out there.
Does Purby's, he still got the wheels? I ain't seen him in a little while. He still got the wheels?
Well, even when he didn't get the wheels, he say he still get the waist. You still got to pull his flag. So if you can't get the waist, you can't grab his flag. So he'll go with the flags. So you got to watch it for the drop leg move, and you got to watch it for the waist pulling away from you and swinging around. He's practiced with a hula hoop every day, tell me.
He's got guile in his old age. Thanks, Sal.
Yep.
There you go. All right, well, we want to thank everybody for chiming in today. Earl of Pearl, again, happy birthday, my brother. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, bro. Take care.
And
you guys
we will cross in some Chippenham area. So we good to go.
I see that. I see that.
Peter?
Your Yankees had...
Go ahead, my Yankees. What? 16 runs, eh?
Yeah, did well. Did very well.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
We putting up football scores. 2 touchdowns and a safety.
You getting very, very sarcastic. You getting very provoking with your Yankees. Boy, I telling you.
I tell you.
Me later, you don't make it. Hold your hand.
I'm telling you now.
You should be worried about power outage. People are catching up with them. I would be worried if I was a Yankee fan. 16 runs later, I'm done. I'm done.
And with that, go enjoy your weekend, Peter. Earl, go enjoy your weekend, man. Mr. Producer, you enjoy yours. Kermity, my producer on location, man, and everybody who chimed in, man. We want to thank you all, man. Great contributions today. Have a safe holiday weekend. Engage your brain in gear before you put your mouth in motion and not really avoid a big commotion, all right? Enjoy your independence, Bahamas. Happy to independence. And we'll see you on Tuesday right here on Talking Heads. Be gone.